Hey, what's going on? My name is Jack Lane. Welcome back to a brand new video here at the channel. We're going to be talking about some TV stuff today, as Lost Star is to play the lead role as an assassin in a thriller series for Max. And that Lost Star is Matthew Fox. Matthew Fox will star as Victor in Max's The Assassin series, playing a ruthless assassin fighting for survival. So it goes on to say, Lost star Matthew Fox has joined the cast of the upcoming Max series, The Assassin. Fox previously played the leading role of Oceanic Flight 8115 survivor, Doctor and leader Jack Shepard during Lost's 6 seasons. All of the Lost seasons were great, besides from the last episode. I didn't like it. Sort of ruined it for me, but Lost is kind of like this, they've got like a documentary coming out, don't they? He received an Emmy and Golden Globe nominations and won a Saturn Award for his role, with other members of the Lost Ensemble cast also being recognised with awards throughout the series' run, including Michael Emerson and Terry O'Quinn. According to Deadline, Fox will now play the leading role of Victor in Max's The Assassin. Victor is a ruthless assassin who must fight to survive after being betrayed by a client, as he is hunted by numerous enemies across the globe. The story is adapted from a series of novels written by British author Tom Wood, who has written 11 novels and 2 short stories about the fictional Victor. While the show is being written and produced by former SEAL Team showrunner John Glenn, do you know what? This seems to be good. It's adapted from a series of novels written by British author Tom Wood. There's 11 novels and 2 short stories they can adapt. John Glenn, who's done SEAL, which is a show that's done really well and is very highly regarded. This could be quite fun. Assassin could be Matthew Fox's biggest role in years. He hasn't had a hit role since Lost. Matthew Fox, he peaked, Lost, and then nothing. So, this could be his biggest role in years. And I'm not discrediting Matthew Fox. Loved him in Lost, and he's gone on to do other things, of course, but he's not had that big success story that you'd expect. While Fox has played a variety of roles throughout his career, 14 years after Lost series finale, he is still best known for playing Jack. Prior to Lost, he was best known for the role of Charlie Slanger in the family drama Party of Five that aired from 1994 to 2000, with Fox being a series regular throughout all 6 seasons. During Lost's run, he also portrayed assistant football coach William Red Dawson in We Are Marshall and a Secret Service agent in Vantage Point. He's done other things. He's just not had a wide scope of big things that have made him bigger than Lost. With Victor being the assassin protagonist and a character whose world is turned upside down, there'll be plenty of opportunity for Victor to have an in-depth character development and exploration of backstory that Fox excelled in he excelled in that in Lost. Which he did, hit the... Matthew Fox's whole depiction of Jack Shepard in Lost was brilliant. The backstory was great. The way he acted in it was fantastic. And I'm all for this. If we can get him back to being #1 in TV dramas, and he can go ahead and make this his new big thing, and this goes on to do 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons, great. I think it will have a very lengthy career. There's 11 books. And, Fox seems to have... He's a great actor. So I'm not worried about Fox doing this and failing. He can pull this off. It's just the writing needs to be good. The premise needs to be good. The trailers need to be really good. And it needs to get the viewers, which I'm hoping it will. However, unlike Emerson and some other Lost co-stars, Fox roles have been more sparse since the ABC drama ended. From playing USAF Parajumper in World War Z, not appearing in any projects from 2016 to 2021, starring in the Peacock series Last Light, which received a dismal 18% critical score and 33% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Even though The Assassin is still in the early stages, It could be a breakthrough Fox has needed. Being a Max series with SEAL Team's showrunner and having a wealth of source material to draw from are all promising factors. In Lost, Fox proved that he was well suited to playing a leading role, particularly a character with rich development whose backstory was thoroughly explored throughout the series. With Victor being the assassin's protagonist and a character whose world is turned upside down, there'll be plenty of opportunities for Victor to have the in-depth character development and explanation of backstory. That, of course, it then goes and said that Fox excelled at once again. And this could be a resurgence that Fox has needed, with the Assassin potentially becoming a popular series that will lead to additional opportunities as well. I'm all for this. Like, again, you know, they reiterate this is the character development, because Matthew Fox is very good at doing backstory, hard-driven backstory characters. Jack Shephard, his most notable role, the one that he's recognized for now, had a very big backstory in Lost. He was a leader. He was the leading role. It was an ensemble cast, but he was the lead. Or one of two or three. Like, you can pick, there's a couple of leads in there you can pick, but he was one of the main focuses. He was the action star of that series. For what, you know, the action that was in there, he was one of the big action stars. And his backstory was Sankhouse, man. Honestly, I'm excited for this. Not just because Matthew Fox is in it, but because, you know, you got the SEAL Team creator. There's 11 books that this is could be based upon, and I'm actually going to take a look at the books because I've never heard of this character before, right? Like, I've never heard of Tom Wood, which is weird because I love books and anything to do with assassins, crime, I'm all for. But Tom Wood, Victor, like, you search up Tom Wood, he's straight away there. Books are still coming out. There's a 12th one supposedly on its way, I'm assuming. Yep, November 2024 of this year. 28th of November. Sweet. So I might check out some of these books because this will give us a bigger picture of what this story could be. And once I do, well, they're on Kindle Unlimited as well. Even better. So once I take a look at the first book, which is 545 pages, so about 3 days worth of reading for me once I sort other things out. Currently reading and doing other stuff to do with TV and movies, my actual for the channel. But yeah, this is the description of the book. Okay, so this is what you can expect for the series. His name is Cover. He has no home, and he kills for a living. Victor is an assassin, a man with no past and no surname. His world is one paranoia and obsessive attention to detail. His mortality lies either dead or dying. No one knows what truly motivates the hunter. No one gets close enough to ask. When a Paris job goes spectacularly wrong, Victor finds himself running for his life across 4 continents, pursued by a kill squad and investigated by Secret Service from more than one country. With meticulous style, Victor plans his escape and takes the fight to his would-be killers. In this first novel in the Explosive Victor the Assassin series, it's not about right and wrong, only about who lives and who dies. That's an interesting premise for a book, and it could be an interesting premise for a TV show. And there's like 12 of these things by the time this series will be coming out. They're probably about 13. And the first book, I'll even find that out quickly. The first book released in 2011. So it seems like it's around a book a year, with the author maybe taking a year off or two. But I'm glad. It looks fun. It looks like it'd be great. Matthew Fox coming back would be great. You know, it's TV. So, yeah, we've had a lot of TV stuff recently. Like, if you actually take a look at things, we've got 24 coming back. Prison Break coming back. And I know it's not Lost, but with Matthew Fox coming back in a leading role, you're sort of hitting them 2000 vibes again that we're getting. Bear in mind, 24 is probably going to be the only thing that stays within that realm of, like, the early 2000s show, because Prison Break's a reboot. Matthew Fox coming back to TV, who knows? But yeah, I mean, just bringing back some 2000 TV icons is great. Of course, Lost was a great show, and they're doing a documentary series on it. But you've had, you know, there's been a lot of actors that have gone on from Lost that have done really well. Uh, Georgia Garcia being, I think, one of them that I've seen pop up in a couple of things. He played Hugo Hurley. He's popped up in a lot of things since then. He's been Hawaii Five-0, The Ridiculous Six, Nobody Knows I'm Here, The Wedding Ringer. He's been a Bookie. That's the last thing I saw him in. And he was also in like The Wrong Missy, and he's done a lot of stuff. Then we have Michael Emerson, who is one of my favorite actors because he's been in Person of Interest. He's done some Batman stuff, X-Files. He's done some really cool stuff. But I think my favorite thing he's ever done is definitely going to probably be Person of Interest, where he was the co-lead of that show. That was, he was really good in that. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, is Matthew Fox returning to TV in this show? A show that seems like it has promise. Like, are you excited for it? He's 58 years old, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm very excited for this. Like, come on, I want to see this. So yeah, I want to hear your thoughts. Like, are you excited for Matthew Fox returning to TV? Are you excited for this Victor the Assassin show? Like, do you want to find out more about it? Because if you do, I'll be covering it when more news comes out. Clearly, I'll be reading the book, sort of maybe do a video on it once I finish reading the book. Be like, look, this is what we could be getting. And I'll let guys know that the books are any good, if that's what you want. I'm not a book channel, I'm a movie and TV channel, but it's being turned into a film, so I'm going to have to do it at some point. So that being said, I'll see you on the next one. No, it's not being turned into a film, sorry, it's been turned into a TV show. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and once again, as always, stay cinematic, see you in the next one, goodbye for now.